It's a regular day at the port. Iraqis and Iranians move their way through the various security points safely. Years ago, safely moving through each country's border was not an option. But in recent years, major improvements have been made to this busy point of entry between Iran and Zabadia, Iraq. The director of the ZPO, Iraqi Brigadier General Sami Rubayal, guided soldiers from the 1st Brigade, 1st Cavalry Division through the port. Colonel Scott Efflant, commander of the 1st Brigade, explains how the point of entry has come a long way in its advancement to properly serve both countries.
I was pleasantly surprised at how the port of entry had advanced. I knew that extensive work had gone into rebuilding it, but that just because you put a lot of money into it doesn't mean it's going to work the way it was designed. This has actually, I think, paid off much better than anticipated. The security measures that were in place, the modern tools, the x-ray machines, the photography, the imagery, the databases of who's passing through, all very well employed. And then additionally, it was interesting to see how Iraq had taken ownership of that port and expanded it and improved on it.
As soldiers tour the port, it's obvious that thousands of people and tons of cargo and goods pass through the point. Most importantly, as Brigadier General Rubayal indicates, the people rely on the safety measures in place, securing a better future for both countries.
I anticipate it'll form an anchor point for the economic development in that region. As I went up there and looked at that, the amount of commerce that was coming in, even now with the amount of friction and complications between Iraq and Iran, the port was booming. There was families traveling to start a new life. There's people going as tourists to religious sites. There's even people going as tourists through Iraq to Saudi Arabia to Mecca. Beyond that, there's acres of automobiles being imported, huge amounts of produce. And if that can all come about within the last couple of years since that port was really put in operation, I can only imagine the exponential growth that will happen in the next 2 years.
Reporting from Zabadia, Iraq, I'm Army Sergeant Jennifer Dolsen, 1st Brigade, 1st Cavalry Division, Public Affairs.